Hey, what's going on, guys? What's happening? YouTube, you guys have tuned into Rules for Rebels, and in today's video, we're going to be continuing this trend of talking about labor shortages and supply chain shortages. Here's a labor issue or labor shortage that's affecting my hometown of Chicago, and this one is going to affect me personally. I don't know if you guys outside of Chicago get El Milagro tortillas. For anybody in Chicago or even within the delivery radius of El Milagro tortillas, any tortillas besides El Milagro tortillas taste like shit, besides maybe homemade ones. But I will not buy anything besides El Milagro tortillas. They're awesome, by far the best. And, earlier this year and throughout the pandemic and lockdowns, there have been some shortages of El Milagro tortillas. El Milagro tortillas notoriously come in these paper wrappers or this kind of like wax paper wrapper. And it was really weird, and it kind of caused an uproar here in Chicago. For a while, they were putting the tortillas in plastic bags, which is just kind of different from the normal packaging. So I think that threw a lot of people off. But also, the tortillas would tend to kind of steam themselves in there and just kind of get moist and kind of take on a weird smell. And everybody in Chicago was kind of going crazy. But there have been a lot of tortilla shortages throughout this thing. Well, El Milagro employees are kind of following suit of what we've been seeing from a lot of other companies and stores and restaurants, where employees are walking out. We've talked about this a number of times. There was a Burger King in, was it Kansas or Iowa or something like that? Or no, Nebraska. There was a Burger King in Nebraska where all the employees left a note on the door. We're sick of how we're being treated. We're being underpaid. Sorry, we quit. Sorry for any inconvenience. There was also a story of a dollar store where the same thing happened. And we've been seeing this trend happen at various businesses across the country. Well, now it's affecting the El Milagro Tortilla Factory. And they actually have a great restaurant attached to there. But this article comes to us from, I believe it's WGN Chicago. And it's titled, El Milagro Employees Stage Walkout, Citing Low Wages, Unsafe Work Conditions. So one thing that I do think is going to cause a lot of problems and kind of cause an uproar, and also something that I think is kind of unfair. Obviously, employers are struggling to bring in new employees. So what are they doing? They're offering signing bonuses. They're offering more pay. And even despite doing that, they're still struggling, right? Amazon's offering a $3,000 signing bonus plus $18 an hour, up from their normal $15 an hour. McDonald's across the country are offering $1,000 signing bonuses. And we're seeing this across a lot of different industries, a lot of different businesses. But how does that make a longtime employee feel, right? Like you have employees who have worked for a business for a number of years, even 5 years, maybe even an entire decade. These employees worked throughout lockdowns, throughout coronavirus. They've been loyal to the company. And now you have these companies offering large signing bonuses and more pay to somebody who's just walking in the door and kind of screwing over somebody who's been there for 10 years. We see the same thing happen with a lot of businesses trying to attract new customers, whether it be, I know not many people still get newspapers delivered, but, something like the Chicago Tribune offers these great deals to new subscribers. But when an old subscriber calls up and says, hey, I've been getting a newspaper for fucking 10 years, guys. Like, these prices are crazy. Can you do anything for me? No, sorry, we can't. Something like Sirius XM Radio, right? They'll give you like 3 years up front for like $7. But somebody who's been with them for a long time tries to get their bill cut down and they don't want to do anything. We see it with cell phone providers too, right? New customers get a free phone and unlimited service for $50 per month. Hey, Sprint or T-Mobile, I've been with you guys for 10 years. You guys got me paying $150 a month. Like, can you bring my bill down? Can I get the same offer that you're giving to new customers? No, sorry, it's just for new customers. So it's not really unique to the employment world, but we're already seeing the Great Resignation. We're already seeing a lot of employees leaving companies, changing industries, changing jobs. And, if companies are offering somebody new who walks in the door, more money than somebody who's been working for a business for 10 years, I think you are going to get people being rightfully so butthurt and leaving and going to a new company where they can get this signing bonus or this, new hire bonus. And so I think as business owners ourselves, if we find ourselves in these situations, why not take care of an established employee who's been loyal to you, as opposed to paying somebody more who you're going to have to bring in to train, where it's going to take them 6 months, a year, year and a half to really learn everything that they need to learn and be a productive employee. So let's take a look at this article. Again, from WGN Chicago, El Milagro employees stage a walkout citing low wages and unsafe working conditions. Chicago, El Milagro workers staged a walkout Thursday over claims of low wages and unsafe working conditions during the COVID-19 pandemic. Dozens of workers from both Chicago factories also walked out. The employees staged a second walkout on Friday. Many employees said El Milagro was violating several city ordinances and paying new hires more than others who have been with the company for up to 40 years. In a statement, El Milagro said it follows all federal, state, and local employment guidelines. The walkout comes after customers were noting that the Tortilla brand was becoming harder to find at local grocery stores. And I imagine there's probably an article here about that. Let's take a look here. El Milagro Tortilla is hard to find at grocery stores due to shortage. And this one's from September 8th. Let's see how long this is. Maybe we'll give it a read. Maybe we won't. Okay, so this is a short article. Let's see, this one also from WGN. El Milagro Tortillas hard to find at grocery stores due to shortage. A popular brand of tortillas is becoming harder to find at local grocery stores. Fans of El Milagro Tortillas say they can't find the Mexican staple at their usual stores anymore, so they're flocking to the company's 2 factory store locations. Lines in Little Village have been stretching around the block. To ensure there is enough for everyone, customers are limited to 20 packs of tortillas. Reports say the shortage may be due to a lack of personnel. El Milagro hasn't responded to WGN's request for comment. So not sure what the deal is about them violating city or state ordinances. But, like pretty much all businesses across the country, they are facing a worker shortage. In order to combat that, they're obviously they're either offering signing bonuses or offering higher pay. And for somebody who's been with the company for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, even 40 years, that's going to rub you the wrong way when you've worked hard for a company for a long time, been loyal to them, and somebody comes in and on their first day is making more money than you. So just figured I'd share this story with you guys, continuing again with the trend of labor shortages and supply chain shortages. I'm sure we're going to see more of these in the weeks and months to come, especially in Q4 and leading up to Christmas. Any thoughts, comments, anything else you guys want to share, go ahead and drop it down in the comments section below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Later, guys.